morning, everyone. We are packing up.
Yes, travel day.
Yeah, we get to go to New Jersey today.
Yes, we're going to take the ferry across the Delaware Bay.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
It's going to be very fun.
Well, we had to get up early so that we could get packed and get on the road in time to catch our ferry ride, because we had to schedule it and book tickets for the ride over for both the RV and the second car that we have right now. We're going to be headed to Cape May. Cape May in New Jersey. We're going to stay there at 1,000 Trails for a week and see what we can get into around that area. And then we're going to continue our trek northeast.
Don't know where yet.
Don't know where yet, but we're going to go. But we are just about done packing up and getting ready to hook the truck up now.
Yep, just got to hook it up and get the leveling blocks.
Yep, all right.
And then we're done.
Get in the truck, back it up. Go back that thing up. We gotta go in there. We've been talking about doing a northeast, and I know you can't really see it. It's kind of blown out with the camera, but we're talking about doing a northeast trip, and something that we found was the Cape May-Lewes Ferry, and it's actually pet friendly. So we are going to be going in the Eastern Shore and then taking the ferry to New Jersey and staying in New Jersey and then making our way up the coast. It'll be the first time that we've taken a rig on a ferry. So pray for us. The ferry, we're running two vehicles. Regular passenger was $50. And then for the rig and two people, it was $107. So it's a little pricey. I don't know that it even saves us any time, to be honest. It's just going to be a really cool experience to have the rig out there. So we're pretty excited about that. We actually just got to the ferry. It's windy and it's cold, and we are parked now, number 23. Look at this place. This is really cool. The truck is over there, and we are going inside to explore because we have about 45 minutes before our ferry starts.
Yes.
Are you excited about going?
I am. A little bit nervous.
Yeah. You'll be alright. Yeah. We got this.
Think the dogs will do okay?
Yeah. The guy must have known because I was so worried about the jacks coming down off that hump.
Yeah.
As soon as those back tires hit, I just took it very, very slow, and the guy was watching. He was like, I was like, oh, thank God, because my heart was pounding.
Well, because you can't see. Like, there's nothing that you can't see them from where
No.
you're at. And they didn't let me go right behind you, so I couldn't watch them for you either.
I had the GoPro going, I had the camera in the dash going, but there's just no way to watch those jacks. But we're on. We're ready now.
We're ready. We're going to go up to the second deck to see if we can take the dogs up there.
Yep,
Before
and
we
then
bring them out of the truck.
we have an hour and a half, 45-minute ride to New Jersey side, Cape May. And
That means we're getting ready to roll.
you need to stop cussing. They won't have to beep you out like that all the time. Jeez. I guess that's our cue. All right.
Second floor has a nice little lounge that you can set in with tables, and then the middle section is almost like a airplane where it has the little tables that fold down off the chairs.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool. They said that it's limited seating in here during COVID, but if the people that come on the boat by foot traffic gets first serve to the inside
They
seating.
get dibs on the seating because we can sit in our cars.
Yeah, because we can go sit in our cars.
Yep.
And then this place has a little cafe back here, and it says there's a crow's nest bar lounge upstairs on the third floor.
That was pretty cool. We went in there.
We went in there just to see the view. It's like 6 tables to sit at, and you can see all the way around, which is pretty nice.
Yeah. I think it's been a pretty cool ride. It's a little shaky. I don't know if you can tell that right now, but other than that, the sea, it's pretty windy, and the seas have been
Really choppy.
swaying us a little bit. It definitely looks like people have been drinking as they try to walk down the aisles.
Yeah, I had to hold on to the railing going down the stairs. That was fun.
Now, they did say that you can, if you get lucky, you can actually spot whales from the ferry. We did not see any. Of course, we didn't spend a whole lot of time outside because it's like 50 degrees and really windy.
Yeah, and I look dumb because I'm wearing my blanket because it's freezing.
But you can see whales sometimes, and all in all, I think it costs $105 for the
RV.
For the RV.
Well, that's the RV plus you and Nick.
Right, there's 2 of us, and then we have the second.
And then the second
vehicle.
car is $30 for the car under 20 feet, and then it's $10 per person in the car.
So it costs $50
So it's
for
$50 for the.
So
for
all
the
in
car.
all, we spent almost $160 plus food and stuff. It's been a little expensive, but it did save us some time actually of having to loop all the way around the bay.
Yep.
So that's good, and we didn't have to spend the whole day in the truck.
And we're saving gas because the truck's not running.
Yeah.
Or saving fuel.
Fuel, yep. Yeah.
So.
I think it's a really cool experience. One thing that the website does say is that if you have a RV, you want to try to time it around high tide, and there's a huge dip coming off of the out of the parking lot onto the ferry. It's a huge dip. I didn't know if my front jacks were going to hit or not, but the guy was watching and gave us the thumbs up. But it felt like it would be pretty close, especially with the drop frame.
Yeah, I was really worried about the back jacks because, when the front tires are on the ferry, that back end's still up on the parking lot area. But they looked okay, so I don't think they rubbed.
Anyways, they said high tide within a couple of hours before or after high tide makes the ferry a little bit higher, and makes the ramp not quite as steep.
Yeah.
So we tried to time it around that a little bit.
And then if you're traveling with pets, all pets are allowed. If a pet's allowed to ride in your car, it's allowed on the ferry. They don't allow cats out of the car. And then the dogs are allowed out on the deck. They're not allowed in the lounges because they serve food. The pets are allowed on the second deck to walk around. They don't recommend them up at the top, but they are allowed at the second.
All right. Well, that's the ferry ride. across the Delaware Bay.
Yeah, sorry we can't show you more outside. It's freezing out there.
Halfway through, we got a little badge notification that said, welcome to New Jersey. We are on Nomad Near Me.
Yep.
And so we're getting our state badges as we go.
So if y'all are on there, friend us.
Yep. I was gonna say, they're gonna all have to go before I can. Because I gotta be able to turn.